Hello everyone, this is Anton of Yugatech, and today we're taking a detailed look at the Infinix Note Edge. This is a pure device walkthrough and gaming test, meaning we'll focus entirely on the hardware, software features, and real-world performance. If you're looking for opinions and a final verdict, make sure to check out the full review on the channel. For now, let's get started. First, here are the full specifications of the Infinix Note Edge flashing on your screen. You can pause the video if you want to take a closer look at everything inside the device. Let's begin with the physical design and iOS. On top of the phone, you'll find the IR blaster, a microphone, and one of the stereo speaker grills. The speakers are tuned and powered by JBL, and they work together with the bottom speaker for stereo output. At the bottom, there's the SIM tray, the USB Type-C port, and another microphone. Over the right side, we have the power button and the volume rocker. You'll also notice a dedicated camera button, finished in a shiny green color that makes it stand out visually and functionally. Flipping the device over to the front, here's a look at the display. You can see how it performs at different brightness levels, as well as how smooth the scrolling looks across the UI. Viewing angles remain consistent. The phone is Widevine L1 certified for HD viewing on Netflix. Now let's test the audio. These are the stereo speakers powered by JBL. I'll play a short music sample so you can hear how they sound. Next, let's see how quickly the apps launch. Now we'll take a quick walkthrough of the software experience. Currently, the Infinix Note Edge we have runs on XOS 16.1.0. Here's the notification panel, the quick settings layout, and the app drawer interface. For biometrics, the phone includes face unlock and an in-display fingerprint sensor. You also get lock screen customization options where you can modify clock styles, wallpapers, and how notifications appear. Infinix includes its own dynamic bar feature, which displays real-time system alerts such as charging status and other background activities near the camera cutout. If you tend to spend a lot of time scrolling through social media, here's how the device handles continuous scrolling. Moving on to AI features. Infinix AI tools are accessible within the system settings. Here's a quick look at the available AI functions. The phone also supports Google Circle to Search feature. Next, here are the Wi-Fi speed test results so you can see the download and upload performance on our network. Now let's move on to the cameras. The Note Edge features a single 50-megapixel camera sensor at the rear. Infinix didn't bother to specify what the other lens does here. We can only assume it's an auxiliary AI lens. At the front, it has a 13-megapixel selfie shooter housed in a punch hole notch. Now, let's check the benchmark results. Here are the scores from our benchmark tests, giving you an idea of the device's synthetic performance. And of course, it's time for gaming. All games were left at their default graphic settings, but we enabled the highest refresh rate or frame rate option supported by each title. Starting with Genshin Impact, the Infinix Note Edge averaged around 30 FPS during gameplay, with surface temps reaching approximately 40 degrees Celsius. Next, in Call of Duty Mobile, the device averaged around 60 FPS, with surface temperatures also reaching about 40 degrees Celsius. In Asphalt Legends Unite, gameplay averaged 60 FPS, while surface temperatures were slightly lower at around 37 degrees Celsius. Finally, in Mobile Legends, the device averaged approximately 85 frames per second, with surface temps reaching at around 40 degrees Celsius during extended play sessions. And that wraps up our device walkthrough and gaming test of the Infinix Note Edge. If you'd like to see our full review with detailed analysis and final thoughts, make sure to check out the full video on the channel. Again, this is Anton and thanks for watching.